A very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me this morning. If there is anything I enjoy seeing is the tears of people that actually went to go and support this present government on the grounds of appointment, on the grounds of there's something that is going to come out for them. And when they are abandoned, they come out and start making so much noise. Now, we've been hearing Aseri Dokubo speak time after time, but this one was a bombshell where he actually came out to say Gbajabiamila and others are working against TINUBU and they are planning to destroy his government so that he can't come back in 2027. Went further to talk about Peter Obi and say how Peter Obi don't give shishi and all that. He didn't fix Anambra State, and went further to now lash out on Igbos and all that. The point is he's a frustrated looking man that thought that things are going to go his way, but he's been abandoned and rejected, and all he can do is to make noise on the TL. I'm going to be showing you that video evidence because you really need to see it. If for nothing, for the fact that you go laugh tire, you go hear somebody we no get anything for head, we they completely confused, totally lost, coming out to talk, that knows that now there is no favority, there's no way he's going to be favored in the government, so he's turning against them. That indirectly saying that yes, he still supports TINUBU, but at the end of the day, Gbajabiamila is the one that is trying to destroy whatever. They talk wrong. I'm going to be showing you that evidence. But before we do that, let us quickly touch the issue of Senator Ningi. Now, the Senate are actually saying that they are going to reinstate Senator Ningi. The suspension is going to be over in a few days. There are sit-ins to actually bring him back to the House and all that. And Senator Ningi, this happened after Senator Ningi gave them a 1 week, 7 days ultimatum that if they don't restore him back to the House, he's going to file the case in court. He did that through his lawyer, what is his name now? Fal's father, that's Falana. He actually said, Falana actually wrote the letter and sent it to the Senate that if he's not reinstated, they are carrying it to court. And then a lot of Nigerians have reacted to this. Why is it that all this while they didn't talk about bringing him back until when he had to say, okay, we are giving you 7 days ultimatum to bring me back to that house or we'll take it to court? What does Ningi know? Is there are certain things that I've exposed. There are documents now that he has that Akpabio is running from, and Nigerians are saying, yes, you actually padded that budget. Because what is the fear factor about? Let me show you the videos, and then when I come back, we'll continue with this.
Suspension of Senator Abdul Ningi be lifted within 7 days or drag the Senate to court. Akpabio says the matter will be sorted.
I haven't seen the letter yet. Well, Senator Ningi is one of us, so what is suspension? We expect that in a few days he will join us, so it's not a problem.
Thank you very much.
It will be resolved amicably.
Thank you.
The Senate is a family.
IPU is a gathering of over 180 countries across the globe to facilitate parliamentary diplomacy and empower parliaments and parliamentarians to promote peace, democracy, and sustainable development around the world.
Now, let me quickly take reactions to this. John Mandung said, now that Senator Abdul Ningi gave a 1 week ultimatum and the Senate president said they are one family and will resolve amicably, the claim of Senator Ningi is hereby validated. Why now is the reason for budget padding by the Nigerian senators. Now, I'm going to take another one that is quite a little bit different but makes a lot of sense too. Now, Adamu Alaji Juro said, in a well-functioning society, every opposition senator would have walked out of the Senate chamber in solidarity with Ningi during his suspension. Nigerian politicians exhibit rare unity when it comes to plundering the nation's wealth. Senator Ningi is a big name. Now let's continue what we have. You've seen everything, so let's just carry on with the video. Now you've seen it, right? You've seen it. Now, why the hurriedness immediately after he declared that, okay, he was going to actually... You've seen the reaction I also put there immediately after the video. The question is, why the hurriedness immediately after he said he was going to go to court and then, start exposing some stuff, start talking about the issue. They are quickly trying to resolve the matter. They are quickly trying to bring him in because there are things that they don't want to get exposed. I believe totally. And I believe that if you are a sensible Nigerian, you know that there are things that they don't want to get exposed because there is a lot of criminality that they have done. If not, on a normal, you say this man is supposed to be out for 3 months. And suddenly he said, okay, I'm giving you 7 days. If you don't reinstate me, I will go to court. And the next minute you are holding meetings, coming out to tell the media that, no, it's an in-house thing. They'll settle it in-house. They'll reinstate him. Are they hiding? What is that thing that Ningi has now that they are willing to reinstate him as fast as possible? That they don't want it to blow in the public space? What does Ningi know beyond what he has told us that they don't want to blow in the public space? Because I can tell you that there is high level of criminality that they don't want to be exposed. Because the question is, why all of a sudden? That's why I told you, I said these lawmakers don't care about nobody. These people are a bunch of criminal cartel that sit down together and all they do is to loot the commonwealth of this country, lie to the people, use propaganda, gaslighting, and everything there is. And if there's anybody if there are any set of lawmakers I'm really, really angry with, are the opposition lawmakers, Labour Party, PDP. You saw that tweet I put by the side where the guy said, if not the criminality, they are supposed to all stand up and leave with him. But the moment they entered that house, they have turned their head and they have started giving them change. And look, no matter how Peter Obi tries to defend them, I remember in Parafat he said, it's not very easy for them. No, please. He's my principal, but I don't totally agree with that side. Like you say, it's not easy for them. It's very easy for them. These people have aligned themselves with the criminality. Yes. Because if they haven't, there are opportunities to still speak in the house. The only person I've been seeing standing up to fight on a steady is Adam Soshimoli. And I can say it. No matter how he's from opposition, but we don't agree with him and all that. That man has been saying some truth of late in that house. Defending the people, standing for the people every minute. Anyway, let me show you what Aseri Dokubo said so that we can actually come and wrap this up.
People are suffering. The situation is bad. Yes, people are suffering. Yes, some of the decision that the president had made does not sit well with me or other people. There are people the president had appointed that he should never had appointed in his government. And these people are sabotaging him within his government. I will better be driven away from government and Gbajabiamila is still in government. When revelations were made, the president should be able to take this decision. Why will WIKE be allowed to appoint all the people from River State? When WIKE did not support the president as he ought to support, he divided his 5 governors. He sent Oton. He sent Ogwai. He sent Abia State governor to go and support Obi. And himself and Makinde, because Makinde is from Oyo State. Both of them supported Ahmed Bola TINUBU, the president. So a man who had 2 feet, his leg was with Obi, he was with this, is the one that Gbajabiamila has taken everything and given to him in River State. And giving the whole of the job people to WIKE, who hates the job people. We will say this thing openly. But that does not mean that I will abandon. When I met the president, I told him I don't need anything. I don't. Why will better be sacked? People are saying, is it because she's from Cross River? Is it because she's not a Yoruba woman? And Gbajabiamila will still be in government. When from the grapevine what we had was that he shared from the proceeds of a misdeed to the tune of 3 billion. The president should have, these men, Gbajabiamila and others, are working against you. They are making sure that you don't come for a second term, so that they will substitute you. Mr. President, the bulk will stop at our table. And we must act fast. And we must throw away the Gbajabiamila and others who are destroying your government. We cannot afford them in this government. They are the evil in this government. But nobody is going to blame them. They are going to blame you. There are so many rumors. As a Muslim, okay, I will not believe in the rumors. But there are so many rumors, appointments being sold, things given to their girlfriends and their women friends and so on and so forth in the government. People are afraid to talk. If I talk, my food will be removed from my mouth. So people are afraid to call on this Gbaja. This Gbaja. You made Gbaja. Gbaja did not do anything for you in the election. You made him. You fought for him to become speaker. You made him in Lagos. This man is destroying your government. Kick him out.
You've had it right. Oh God, a complete loser. It doesn't matter what people think, that when you have achieved is when you have acquired all the money and all the wealth in the world. You know, this is a complete loser, because every single day he's becoming more irrelevant in the space or the scheme of things. He's been abandoned by the person he was jumping around for, telling Nigerians that if TINUBU fails, they should hold him responsible. He's not the one actually crying, trying to, talk against the Igbos, trying to talk against Peter. No matter what you do, it can't work, because you have totally lost from every side. The TINUBU no rate you. You are now blaming it on his team, looking for a way to gaslight them, to mess up with them. You are not in Peter Obi's side, zero. With hate, nobody likes you. Nobody wants you. So you are totally rejected and you are running around circles, looking for where to gain relevance. But every Nigerian know that this one has lost his way and they have dumped him. Now use and dump. It's very clear. But why would he come out and talk? The system is messed up. No matter how we try to run away from it, the system is messed up. Completely messed up. If not, somebody like this one is supposed to talk, not before prison, supposed to on a normal. But because the system is messed up, any talk can come out and make sense. Now, when thugs and criminals are the ones controlling, what do you expect? Come out and see. After all, the Egbon is their leader. So they have the right to come out and make noise. The system is taken over by thugs. And that is why you see that somebody exposed the truth and they are trying to witch hunt him. And then suddenly he wake up one morning and say, okay, this case I have to take it further. And they are trying to reinstate him. Say, please don't say anything. Let's just deal with it in-house, because they know. The exposition already on the space is becoming too much. Imagine if he drop another bombshell. There are still more bombshells to drop. Anybody thinking that every time these people come out and tell you that it's going to be well, you are deceiving yourself. Nothing is going to get. There's nothing that is going to be well anywhere. Nothing is well, because I'm telling you, these guys are bent on this criminality. These guys are bent on making sure that they loot this country, right? They borrow it and loot it. Because even after the whole thing Ningi pushed out there, suddenly they want to reinstate him, because I believe he has gotten evidences and then there are more to push out. It's quite unfortunate that we are in this situation. And every single day they give us hope. It's going to be fine. For those that have believed, it's going to be fine. I love your faith. My own fine that I believe is going to be fine with me, my family, my friends, people around me, and all those that are fighting for a new Nigeria. We are all going to be all right. But anything outside that these people wake up one day and correct the system, no. I don't expect anything. Let me drop it here, guys, so that you can actually drop a comment. Drop your comments below. Really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I hope you are. Fingers crossed. Let's keep holding them responsible and let's keep exposing their follies and see how it pans out. God bless you. I'll see you next time.